We're at another broken egg. I don't even know how we hadn't done burger review at another broken egg. I think the main reason is I love Ranchos Huevos. Is that how you say it? I think so. Huevos Rancheros. I love it. And I'm no expert because I live in Alabama. They have some of the best Huevos Rancheros here. It's usually what I get. I got the eggs Benedict burger. My buddy Jose, who's not the shot, per request. Hand patted burger, egg, ham, hollandaise, green onion, on a brioche bun. It looks pretty damn good. I'm looking at you. You got double patty, I think. Jose was like, let's go eat at your favorite burger joint. I was like, I've one day. I'm going fishing for a couple of days after this. And I got to do burger review for the week. So here we are. No French fries, fried potatoes. I'd give these a 7 in the French fry realm. Are crispy, well seasoned, kind of pillowy. Sometimes when you get these, they're not cooked all the way through, so they have that like kind of potato-y kind of crunch. Not these. No need for mayonnaise on this thing. We got hollandaise, fried egg over medium. This thing's gonna be sloppy. So we were both reminiscing. It's funny. The second time this week we were reminiscing about the old burger at the Anchor. It was the kind of burger you couldn't, once you picked it up, you just had to kind of go and eat it. Was that sloppy? I got pretty high hopes here. In the most complimentary way possible, Whataburger has a breakfast burger, and that's what this one reminds me of. We've never reviewed it, but like, it's on up there with just great burgers in my opinion. This to me is not a lunch burger. This is a breakfast burger. I mean, Benedict burger, that's what I got. I think if I got a burger here again, I would get that double bacon burger like what you got. What do you think of that burger?
A little dry.
I feel the same way. It's super thin patties. I think my scale is sometimes confusing because I really don't go below a 5. If you got a 5 on my scale, just because I live here, I don't want to like get my tires slashed or my car keyed. 8 to me is kind of an average burger. I like burgers. I mean, it's hard to screw up a burger. Anything below an 8 is like, it's good, not great.
My standard, very close to a 10 would be the Anchor burger.
What do you put a Whataburger at?
Depending on which Whataburger I get. Sometimes I get a Whataburger and it's a 6 or a 7. Other times I get a Whataburger and it's an 8 or a 9.
It is so true with Whataburger. It depends on the location. One time I was traveling, I made everybody in the car wait an extra like hour. The order was all messed up. It was just like no pride in burger building. I think this one really, to me, mine, really lacks in meat to bun ratio. I guess they were like going to make it up with like ham. Is a little issue with just being in a beach town is like in the summers when you make all your money, as long as it's edible, people want to come here and eat.
Sure.
You're just trying to mitigate losses. So they tend to overcook burgers almost everywhere down here. I probably wouldn't order that again. So did I just hear you give your burger a 5?
I would say yeah.
It tastes like it's 2-day-old bread. I'm so disappointed to hear yours. I think if the bread was fresher, the meat wasn't cooked as long, what would you give it then? We have things here that can be corrected. This is what I would give it. On mine, because I feel like the bread was dry and the burger was dry, I think it was a 6. I think it could easily be an 8 or an 8.5 with fresher bread. Just a tss on either side. To me, the components, I love a smash burger. I love brioche bread. It kind of usually has a little bit of a sweetness to it. These are good with ketchup though. I'm in my score on these. I'll give these an 8. And I think we also got to take into fact breakfast restaurant. I mean, dude, I feel like I just gave probably the worst score I ever gave. I think this bread could have been toasted, maybe a little steam added to it. It has the potential to be 8.5 burger. As we had it today, you gave it a 5. Oh, God. I had the hollandaise.
You had the hollandaise.
So that was kind of like, it added some moisture to it. You know, the thing about ham too, on a burger, I've had those burgers with ham. I've had the burgers with pulled pork. Honestly, the only thing that normally should be on a burger is bacon. I would have pulled the ham off that burger and did bacon. I should have the Jose here more often. He just keeps me more honest. Not only do we do extremely, brutally honest burger reviews, we do real estate and we do it at a high level. I think the hard thing for any business is to execute what you say you're going to execute. The reason things don't always turn out the way people think they're going to turn out, the ability to execute is extremely tough. It's extremely tough if it's a one-man show or even a two-man show. One of the things you get with me, Jose, you bought your first piece of real estate when it was just me. We looked all over and I said, I think I know what you want. It was outside of their price, what he told me he wanted to spend.
But why did I go with you? I'll tell you why I went with you. When I sent out an email and everybody was just sending me emails back, guess who actually called me back and said, hey, listen, I don't want to bother you, but just want to let you know a little bit of something, you know, about the real estate market over here. That's why we're doing business. It was a personal touch that you gave me when I bought my first condo here. People think, oh, well, I want to call them. They only want to talk you know, now on text, or they want to talk on emails now.
Hate it.
You put the personal touch on it. That's why I went with Angelo.
If his house comes on the market, by the way, A, he's a rational human being. It'll be priced properly, and it is brand new. It is nice. I mean, everything was top of the line. Usually I have to brag about myself on this video. I got somebody else over here that's willing to brag about me. So anyways, motto, you want honest cheeseburger reviews, you hit us up. You want great real estate service and honesty on that front. You know what, Warren Buffett always says this, when everybody's running scared, that's when you make your money. I think that people are running scared right now. I think they give poor advice when they're running scared. If you want honest advice, considering where the market's at, you can reach out to me. And look, I'll even send you client reviews of me. I'll let you talk to my past clients. You can see what we do on a normal day-to-day basis. Anyways, catch you next week.